You will reap what you sow. I had to grab my Superior Vocal Health brand Throat Saver Vocal Herbal Blend Spray, because that last reading, which was the first reading for this channel, had my throat chakra really activated to the point of coughing so hard tears poured down my eyes. And when I looked it up, it's a sign of pushing and speaking past the blockages, speaking what needed to be spoken through the blockage. How you've been transcending through the portals, through life, through these realities into your desired one, is as if you've been resting and waking up with a new perspective, an effortless ability to execute a new habit or new routine, a new skill. You have been acclimating and adjusting yourself to the new environment that you intentionally have set yourself within. Whether that be you have shifted things around in how you show up in this world, or if you've moved to a new location with new people, places, and things to indulge in, you are embracing the new and can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop, get guap. Can't stop, won't stop, get guap. Can't stop, won't stop, get guap. Just keeps repeating in my head. And I take that as a message to tell you that within this newness, within all the beauties, within all the abundance and all the success and satisfaction, there will be moments and situations of discomfort because you're not used to this. However, even though there are situations of discomfort, you must continue persevering without hesitation. You are a natural hustler. You were raised in an environment where being an overachiever, being overly ambitious, being a prodigy child was praised and empowered. That when it was time for you to decide on a path and people ask you, what do you want to do with your life? Which is your favorite? What do you prefer? What are you going to do for work? Rather than having all these things that you're good at, somebody asks you, but what are you going to do? But what do you do? Versus acknowledging that you are doing a plethora of things. The concern with what are you doing, as if all of those things are inadequate if you don't have a title or career tied to it. Like I said, you're a hustler. You've seen such success in life. You've touched and achieved so many different accolades and milestones that not many people are able to reach. You've reached early in life or in ways that were easier than other people. However, at the core of things, you've lacked satisfaction. You've lacked satisfaction no matter how much you do, no matter how many awards you receive, no matter how many congratulations people affirm to you, no matter how many people celebrate you, you haven't truly been satisfied on a soul level because the things you've been achieving haven't completely been in alignment with your highest being. You've done good things. You've been a good person. You've done morally right. Of course, you've made your mistakes. We all done somebody wrong and we're a villain in somebody's story. However, I can say that you are an accountable person. It doesn't take you years and years to perceive where you did wrong. You have expressed apologies where they're necessary, and you have begun to create boundaries and say no where you need to protect yourself. I applaud you for that. However, you haven't fully experienced softness, the soft life. As a lady, the soft girl life, being able to feel beautiful internally and externally, while also having the freedom and the financial means to take care of everyday life without having to succumb to a survival mindset to where you feel like you have to beg, borrow, steal, get your hands filthy, and sweat out your beautiful hair for the sake of just putting food, clothes on the table in the home, to even have a home. And if you were used to, because you aren't in that survival space anymore, you have been transcended into an environment of tranquility. And you don't know what to do with yourself. You don't know how to show up in this stillness. You don't know how to show up completely within the ebb and flow. It's not that you are intentionally resisting. It's that you are uncertain and unaware of the outcome of what your efforts will bring. At least if you were to return to your old habits and old ways, deal with old, outdated relationships, at least you have indulged in the cycles enough to know what will happen. You know what feelings will come. Even if you know those feelings are going to be negative, the comfort of clarity. Right now, in this environment of tranquility, in this environment of equilibrium, in this desired reality that you prayed for, you are unaware and uncertain of what the effects of all your hard work will be. You're unaware of what that milestone, that accolade looks like, because you prayed for better than what you're used to. You prayed for more because you're ready for more, but you've never experienced more. So of course you're going to be a little hesitant to hold. If you're used to holding a 5-pound weight, and secretly your loved ones have added pounds to the weight every time that you go forth to hold that weight, and as it builds up and builds up and builds up, you never realized the resilience that you built, the resistance to the negative, to the things that disturb your nervous system, to the things that take you out of your most divine self, the things that take you out of character, You've created boundaries within yourself to not even surround yourself with those people or those triggers that cause you to react in those ways. You've taken the steps to be a better person, but you're uncertain with what you'll receive from being that better person. And that's all right. I've said this before. If your favorite color is red, because you only know of the colors red and blue, you will never know that your favorite color could be yellow until you see it, until you experience it and realize that it exists. And not only that it exists, but you're able as a human being, as a reflection of Source, as a reflection of God, you are able to claim that color, yellow, as your favorite, which means you are able to claim your desired reality as your own. But you have to let go of the expectation of what the reward of your evolution brings. You have evolved, and so has your environment. So have the types of people that you surround yourself with. So have the types of jobs, careers, social gatherings that you want to surround yourself with. That's shifted. You want to experience different. You want better, more aligned morning routines, more aligned work, more aligned hobbies, a more aligned night routine, routines that become rituals because you've consistently shown up for these better habits and these healthy habits. And as you have shown up for them, they have become muscle memory. And as they have become muscle memory, you're able to build on that. And once you find security in this foundation that you built for yourself, once you allow yourself to bask in the comfort of contentment with showing up for yourself in your dreams every single day, regardless on the reactions from the outside world. If you're a singer, making sure you do vocal warm-ups and practice every day. Content creator, are you posting every day? Have you edited every day? Have you scheduled content for the rest of the month so you don't have to be overwhelmed with posting every single day? Are you releasing the anxiety of taking the first step? Have you looked up on YouTube University that DIY so you can be resourceful and build that set, create that Canva brochure or graphic design with the resources that you already have? Show up for yourself. You don't work a job, girl, you are the job. You don't work a job, boy, you are the job. You're an entrepreneur. You are an innovator. You're not just a reseller. You're not just ordering things from overseas and reselling them at a higher price. You are a creative. You are not just content. You are creative. However, if you want to make a job of your creations, you must be willing to understand the business of it all. And if you want to work in a corporate, or if you want to work blue collar at a warehouse, being comfortable being in their life and not allowing social media or society or even loved ones that expect differently from you? Are you able to put food on your table, clothes on your back? Are you able to provide for the family that you've created? Are you able to pour into your community a little bit while also being comfortable with what you have at home without having to survive? If living happily and living comfortably and living freely looks like working at a warehouse, I've done it. I enjoyed myself until I did it. I actually lasted a whole year at FedEx. If you want to be a pilot, trust that even if you have to take out loans, it will be returned to you tenfold. Any schooling, if you want to go into nursing school or dental hygiene, or you just want to get your bachelor's in a general education but you're in your 30s, go ahead. Trust that if you're being called to do it and you're getting gifted opportunities and resources and people that are able to place you in a higher, even more divinely aligned state of mind and state of being, then trust that you are worthy of these resources, of these people, of home, and you're not surviving, you are living. And in living, you have to release those shoulders. Take that inhale. Take the exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Oh, having to release my shoulders because I just felt the tension, the nerve, my nose getting stuffy and being able to articulate getting more difficult. So I know that the message is coming to a close. So with that, I am the Goddessie. The God I see in me is a reflection of you. This is the sacred Speakeasy. We're in one of my many sanctuaries because home is where my heart is. And I welcome you into this home as I alchemize your energy and reflect back to you clarity, calm, tranquil, balance, and a peace of mind that you're able to take and expand upon. Like, leave an affirmation in the comments. Share this with a loved one that needs a message. And subscribe. Turn on your post notification bells and subscribe to my other YouTube channel at theGoddessie, where you'll find guided meditations, affirmations, sound bowl therapy, and original music by yours truly, the Goddessie. I'm enjoying this. I feel so raw and true doing these messages like this. So if you need to do this, this is your sign to do whatever your soul is calling you to do, no matter if you look like a peeled potato, no matter if you feel like you sound crazy. Just do it. Just do it.